Okay. Next thing we need to do, we need to, these two markers, there's going to be a lightning bolt and just another colored marker. Go ahead and set it on your mage. These are going to be our actions for the turn, and I'll explain those in just a minute. Next thing we need to do is we need to set our life and our mana. Looks like you guys already got your mana figured out. We always start at 10. Our damage will always start at 0, and then our total life will start at whatever's on the mage card itself, so 24, you both are set. Good. Excellent. Next thing we need to do, we're now at the top of the ready stage, now that we've got the game set. So we're at the top of the ready stage. We need to figure out who has initiative. Go ahead and roll the die 12, see who's going first for me. Alright, we got 3 and looks like 2. So you're going to have initiative. You will have priority for the round. Normally we'd reset here, but we've just started the game, so we can skip this step. Next thing we need to do is channel. Channel is the purple number on your mage card. You will go ahead and add that to your mana supply. So you both go to 18 because your channel is both 8. Excellent. Okay. Right now there's no upkeep effects in the game, so we're just going to skip over that. Now we'll go into the planning stage. This is the meat and heart of meat and potatoes of Mage Wars. You can go into your book and pick out any 2 spells you want. For the first turn, I would suggest picking out a piece of equipment. They're going to be the gray bordered background cards, and then also pick out a creature for me. They're the brownish cards. All right. Now, keep in mind that the top number or the left-hand corner, the purple number, is the amount of mana it costs to cast whatever spell. Do not pick 2 spells that cost more than what you got. Once you got your 2 spells, go ahead and lay them face down in front of you. And then just let me know when you're ready.
Oh man, this is the warlock.
Okay.
Okay, we both got our 2?
Yeah.
Okay, if you go ahead and pick up your 2 cards, I'm going to explain the cast bar real quick. We've already talked about how much mana it costs. The next thing, there's 2 symbols. It's going to be either a lightning bolt or an hourglass shape. This determines what type of action it is. If it's a lightning bolt, it's a quick action. If it's if it's an hourglass, it's a full action. All right. The next thing is the crosshairs. This is the range from what you can cast, from what your mage can cast, and so basically this is distance. The first number is minimum. The second number is maximum.
Okay.
And the way we count zones, or how far, is each zone is one space. We always count vertically and horizontally, never diagonally.
Okay.
Okay. And then the last, whatever is in the orange, this is what it actually targets. So some stuff will say mage, some stuff will say zone, others will say creature. All right?
Cool.
Okay. Now let me go through and explain your actions because this is how we actually cast. This is your quick spell marker. This will let you cast any one quick spell. This is a free action to do. It does not pass priority. So it's just a free action. It's an extra thing the mage gets.
Okay.
All right? The colored marker is your main action. Your main action can either be bar 1 or bar 2. Okay? On our little cheat sheet over here. This, if you flip it, will pass priority. Okay? So, basically...
So Jared goes first. He does the quick action. Nothing happens. He does his main action. That flips, and then it's my turn.
That is correct.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and get started since you have priority. Okay, excellent. And then you'll want to go ahead and subtract the mana for it. So you go to 10, excellent. And then the skeleton, okay? Skeleton will cost you 7. It'll be his flip. And then because all creatures will have their own action markers as well, they all come in inactive. Some other people call this summoning sickness.
Okay.
For our equipment, we're just going to slide it underneath our mage right here because this gives him 2 armor. So you line it up and it matches, goes straight across. Now that you flipped your main action, it's going to be his priority.
All right. So first, the quick action.
Yes.
And that's the staff that'll go there.
For the staff, since it's a weapon, we'll do it that way.
Ah. Okay.
All right.
And then the main.
Well, go ahead and pay the 7 mana.
Oh, yep. And then the main action, the wolf.
Yep.
And since that's 0/0 zone, it goes somewhere in this zone.
Correct. Yes.
Right. It doesn't matter where in the zone it
No,
goes.
placement in the zone does not matter. No.
All right. So then that's 8,
Yep.
and he comes in inactive.
Correct. Okay, now we look across the board, we see that all the action markers are flipped. this means it's the end of the turn. So what we're going to do is come back to the top of the ready stage. We're going to do initiative again. Once someone actually has initiative, after that you just pass it across, so you'll start alternating.
Okay.
All right. Now we need to go to reset. So we need to flip all our markers back over. Next thing we need to do is channel. So go ahead and add 8. Excellent. There's still no upkeep effect, so we're going to skip that and go into planning. Let me explain the other 3 types of cards real quick. The next ones are enchantments, where every other card has just the purple number.
Yeah.
The enchantments have 2 numbers. Okay. The first one is the hidden cost. All enchantments cost 3 to play face down. When enchantments are played, they are always played face down. The second number is the reveal cost. You just pay that much mana to flip it over. To reveal an enchantment, it does not require an action. It can be done at any time during the action stage. So whether you have priority for the turn or not, you can flip it over. You just have to do it before dice are rolled, because generally an enchantment will affect the amount of dice that are rolled.
All right, and you have to pay the cost at that time, the second cost.
Yes.
Okay.
You can play them revealed, you just pay the full cost for them.
Okay.
Okay, the next thing is our instant spells.
the Mage Wars area,
These are basically tools.
the one
They're
that's
one-shot
not in the
uses.
other
Once they are cast, they are destroyed.
Okay.
Okay, but they'll give you different stuff like destroying equipment or healing yourself or special little combat tricks, something like that. And then on the very last page is our attack spells. These are basically your mage's fireball or whatever he's going to do, either targeting the other mage itself, or the creature, or his creatures. For this second turn, I would suggest picking out an enchantment for your creature that you just cast, and either going and getting another creature or another piece of equipment. Now, because you both are kind of limited on the amount of mana, if you do not have enough to cast both spells, that's okay. You always want to pick 2 spells, because that's all you can pick each turn. The unused spell will just go back into the spell book at the end of turn. Okay? So go ahead and do that now. The reason why we're not picking our instants or attack spells just yet is because right now we're out of range of everybody. So for them to take effect, we'd actually have to move. So we're going to take this turn to move, and then we'll be in range for everything else.
Okay.
All right, just let me know when you're ready.
An enchantment effect lasts for 1 turn.
No, an enchantment will last until the creature zone that it's attached to is destroyed, or someone destroys the specific enchantment.
Okay. So what are the different traits on the creatures? Like there's fast. Is that it comes in active?
No, fast is it allowed? It's allowed to move 2 zones and attack still. Yeah. Yeah, different traits. Man, there's a lot of different traits because there's a lot of different keywords for everything. Like our skeleton over here is psychic immunity because he's undead.
Yep.
He also has non-living, which is finite life, which means he can't heal himself at all. And then he's immune to poison.
Okay.
Alrighty. You have initiative, so you have priority for the round.
All right.
Okay.
So.
Well, let me explain real quick, because now that you have 2 main actions, one with your wolf, one with your beastmaster, you can act with either one first.
But it switches over to his turn.
But it switches.
Yep.
And you can just act with him and then still save your quick spell marker.
Okay.
Until you act with the beastmaster, or you can act with this one and then still use the Timberwolf.
Now, since enchantments get cast face down, they still have like the lightning means I can use this to play it.
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
I can't use this to play one with with an hourglass.
Correct.
Okay. Then I think the first thing I'm going to do is this, and I guess you guys just have to trust me on that
Well,
one.
all enchantments are always 3, so your opponent never knows exactly which enchantment was cast, but all enchantments always cost 3.
Now, well, I guess it targets a creature. Do I have to put it under the creature?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, if for some reason you put it on something that it wasn't legally targeted, when you flip it up, it's automatically destroyed.
I guess
illegal
that makes
target.
sense. So you don't bank a whole bunch of enchantments and then.
Correct.
Okay. And then. right, how do I use this guy?
Okay. He has the main actions just like everybody else. He
Yep.
can move and attack, guard. He can't cast spells because he's not a mage.
Okay.
And on our little board, we're missing it, but it should say move again.
Okay.
Okay. Or he can do a full attack, which his attack you can see is a quick attack because it just has the lightning bolt. So really for him, all he's going to be able to do is the top bar.
Okay.
Most creatures will only be able to do the top bar. Some will be able to do the bottom if they're like an archer or something
Okay.
and have a ranged attack.
So for him, like I can move him to this zone,
Correct.
and I guess I could. What does guarding do?
Guarding means you'll protect the zone. If something enters the zone and tries to attack, it has to attack the guard first. But the bonus is you get the counterattack trait, so you'll attack back.
Let's guard him up in there.
You want to guard, okay? That'll
And then-
spend his action. Excellent.
And then now it's Jared's turn.
Correct.
Alright. I will. That.
Can you move diagonally?
No.
Okay.
Okay. And you paid the 3. Excellent.
Then. I'll use that. Cast.
Okay.
Which cost?
Correct. And he'll need an action. Okay.
All right. And then my turn again.
Yeah, you have priority.
So I'll summon that guy.
A Feral Bobcat. Okay.
Comes in inactive.
Correct.
And
And that'll spend his action.
Yep.
Okay. And then you still have the Skeletal Soldier.
Alright. I will. Go to here. And.
You can move again, even though it doesn't say it on there. So.
Yeah. See what happens.
Come on.
Move again.
Okay.
And if I want to turn this over now, I can do.
You
No, I
can
won't
you
do
can
that.
if you wish, but he's going to be done because he used up his full action essentially. Alrighty, that's the end of the turn. So we'll go to the top of the ready stage.
So that goes there.
Use an enchantment on the mage as long as it doesn't say non-mage creature, correct?
Right, your mage is considered a creature.
Okay.
We need to hold on, guys. We need to reset real quick.
Got that.
Well,
Oh, and now
now
these
reset.
guys.
Yeah.
And does
Yeah.
the guard go away now?
No, the guard will persist through the round until he takes his action.
Okay. Even if I attack with the creature?
If you attack with like this guy,
Yeah, I can't attack with somebody who is guarding, right?
you can because he still gets his action, but when you take the action,
Oh,
guarding just comes off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's acting. He's doing something else besides guarding.
I see.
We need to channel, so you actually guys have mana to cast some spells here.
All right.
There's still no upkeep effects, and so now we're back into planning. Essentially, from there, that's the demo.
I want to see combat.
Okay, fair enough.
Can you only draw 2 cards?
Yes.
I mean, I'll cut some of this stuff out while they're planning, so
Fair enough. Yeah.
I could probably get this down to about 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm trying to talk fast, so.
It's okay. You're doing good.
And a range of. This square is a range of 2 from.
Correct. Yeah, because this is 0, this is 1, these 2 are 2, and this will be 3.
Now, do we have to cast both spells, or if we pick 2?
No, you do not have to cast both spells.
Okay.
You don't have to cast either of them. But you
Okay.
always want to prep 2 because if you don't,
Yeah.
then you're giving extra information to your opponent.
Right.
And this is definitely an information-based game.
Good. I can turn in a coupon.
Okay.
Alrighty. You have initiative for the round, so you start with priority. What would you like to do?
I will. And what is it? It's always a quick action to reveal.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
alright.
It's not an action to reveal an enchantment. You just have to reveal it.
Alright. Then I will reveal its enchantment.
Okay. So that'll cost you 2.
2.
From here, we'll just do it like that. Okay.
All right.
And
then
you want to attack?
I'll attack with the skeleton.
Okay. You're declaring attack. Who are you attacking? Obviously
Attack
the Timberwolf, right? Okay. So we'll flip the marker saying that we're attacking. Did you need to reveal any enchantments?
Does the counterattack count as a melee attack?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay.
So there's that. This only costs me.
Okay.
It costs me 2 as
2
well.
to reveal, yes.
All right,
So
even-
you both have bear strength on you.
Okay. Now, does it matter that this is like a nature 1 down there?
No, this is for the deck building during the deck
Okay.
building portion of the game. Okay. You are attacking, so you get 4 dice normally. With bear strength, it adds 2 more dice to you. So you're going to roll 6 dice.
That's a lot of dice.
Yes. Okay. This is perfect because this will give me an easy way I can explain all at once. Blanks or zeros, these do nothing. Anything without a star is normal damage. Normal damage is tested against armor, and you'll soak that. However many points of armor you have, you soak that much damage. Since it's 1 point, he has 2 armor, so he's going to soak the 1. This is critical damage. This bypasses armor and goes straight to him. So he took 1 point for this.
So
we
now I
just-
have 9 left.
9 left. Yes,
Right.
you have 1 point of damage on you.
All right, and the armor is persistent. If it soaks like 1 every turn,
Yes.
it stays.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll soak 2 every turn.
Okay.
Regardless.
Cool.
Okay, now you get your counterattack. So you have 4 dice as well with bear strength.
Yep.
You'll have a total of 6. Go ahead and roll it. Okay.
Oh dear. That looks much worse for you than it was
That's
for me.
painful.
Yeah, that looks a little painful. Okay, blanks are still zeros.
Yep.
The skeleton has no armor, so he's going to take all 3 of that, and then he's going to take another 3. So he's going to take a total of 6 here, but he's still up and kicking.
Take that.
Alrighty. Because you did use your counterattack and he
Yep.
was the target, guard is removed.
Okay.
Alrighty. That'll pass priority over.
All right.